And what will you get if I do believe in love by the end of this? Which won't happen. A date. Oh, with you. A what now? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Is the deal Beck offering you the solution to all your problems? No, it's not. Yes, today we are back with the next part of the Valentine's Day project. If you haven't seen the other ones, catch up right here. So our character's working on the Valentine's Day article. She does not believe in love. She hates Valentine's Day and she is working with her nemesis, Beck. But see, here's the twist. It's very obvious that Beck has a crush on her. He likes her. She doesn't see it, and she low-key, now that she's taken time to look at him, that they're working together, she has a little crush on him too. She thinks he's handsome. But Beck made her a bet, a challenge, if you will. He is going to try to make her believe in love by the end of them writing this article together, and if she doesn't, he will not bother her for a whole year. Now, Miss Juliet over here is like, ooh, this sounds good, yay, whatever, even though internally she wouldn't be happy. She would be devastated if Beck wasn't around because it's a crush. It's a crush. However, if Beck wins, he gets to take her out on a date. And we kind of ended off right there and Juliet was shook. So we're gonna see what happens. I feel it's very fitting for a Valentine's Day when this video goes up. So we are going to see if Juliet starts believing in love. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Why would you want to go on a date with me? Remember when I met that girl here the other day and you said, poor unfortunate soul that has to endure a whole date with you. Well, that's the reason, Beck. So basically to mess with me. Yeah, you could say that. That's a lie and you know it. That is a lie. No one likes liars, Beck and Juliet. There's no way you're changing my mind about this, Beck. Well, then you have nothing to lose. And you could win a year without me. And you're doing this just so I can actually write about love. No, he's doing this because he actually wants to take you on a date. And well, because as a hopeless romantic, I want everyone to believe in love. Are you in? This is ridiculous. Sure, why not? I'm not saying we're gonna change. We might not change your mind because let's be honest, she's totally gonna change her mind. So we don't want to do that to ourselves. I'm not changing my mind. You have to do exactly as I say though. And you need to be honest at the end. You can't lie and say you don't believe in love just to win the bet. Remember that. Deal. It will be fun to see you try. We'll see who's laughing after it's over. Should we set some ground rules? Like the, you're not allowed to fall in love with me kind. And never in your wildest dreams, I would fall in love with you. Y'all are doing yourselves dirty like this. Y'all are caught on candid episode camera claiming that you're never gonna fall in love, but you are, and with each other. Yeah, it didn't seem like that when you were checking me out earlier today. Dear Lord, we're gonna kill each other. Set your ground rules. You said I have to do as you say, but if there's something I'm not comfortable doing, I would never force you to do something you don't want to do, Juliet. Everything I'll do to convince you will be within your limits. You have to promise me you'll try to be as open as possible. That's very hard for me when it comes to romance. I noticed. Just promise me you'll try. That you'll put as much of yourself as I will in this. Oh, Juicy, look at me. It's like you'll put as much of yourself as I will. Oh, okay, Beck. I promise. We're promising we're doing all this. I'll put all of me into being as open as possible for this. I'll play fair. It would be unfair for me not to try as much as you're trying. I agree to this, so I'll put as much of myself into it as you. Go, Juliet. Well, technically go me. Great. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you have plans for this weekend? No. Then we'll start the Saturday. What are we doing? It's a surprise. What happened to everything being within my limits? We'll start light. Light for you might not be light for me. Juliet, you think because we're not exactly friends I don't know you? I actually know you way better than you think. I promise you all of my plans with you are within your limits. And if they're not, you can always get up and leave. Okay. Until then, please try to think about some good ideas for the article. I have some errands to run before the lunch break is over. I'll see you back at the office. Finally, some peace and quiet. Admit you like me just a little bit, Juliet. I hate your guts, and I hate yours. Hate is very close to love. It's very close. This was one rough week. Tell me about it. I want to sleep the whole weekend. Before you set those as your plans, I bought tickets to go to this art exposition tomorrow. I was hoping to go with Dylan, but we already know how that ended up. I know, S. What a tool. I always hated him anyway. Thanks for the support. One of these days I'll choose a good one. Until then, dating apps are my best friends. And you, of course, you're my best friend. What do you say? Do you want to go with me to this art thingy? I'm gonna tell her straight up. I would love to, but I have plans with Beck. Well, would you look at that? It's not what you think. Elaborate. I'm all ears. It's kind of a long story. We made a deal, but it isn't like a friends thing. It's a work thing. I didn't think it was a friends thing. I thought it was a date. Oh my gosh, no. Summer, why is it so set in your mind that something may happen between Beck and me? I just see it. When you two are together, you just fit. I'm pretty sure everyone sees but you two. Oh, she's laying it on them. She's like, y'all, we all see the romance. It's just you two that don't see it. So there's a reason why Henrietta put you two together in this project. We don't fit. Yes, you do. In the slightest. Okay, whatever. What's the deal with him about? It's a long story. Well, since you're not going to the exposition with me tomorrow, we can have a copy before we go home. So you can fill me in. Love that idea. I don't know where we're going, but how am I supposed to know how to dress? It's okay, we got you. We're gonna make it, I'll assume it's casual. Denim skirt, watch it not be casual whatsoever. That's actually kind of cute. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like the top with it, but it actually looks nice. All right, let's pink skirt. This is cute. I like this. And finally, a white skirt. Is her like outfit have like planets on it or is it flowers? I can't see, so I'm having a look. I think it's flowers. It's flowers. Okay, we gave it to the pink skirt. Okay, he's waiting here. Hey, you never told me where we're going, so I didn't know what to wear. You look perfect. Oh, I mean, him. Oh, he let that slide. That's fine. That's different from your work clothes for sure. You look beautiful. Thank you, Beck. You look good in non-work clothes too. Oh, I earned a compliment from Juliet Hart. This just became my new favorite shirt. Are you ready? I feel like Beck has had a crush on her since they were in school like years ago. And he got close to her as her rival because that's the only thing that was able to get him close to her and get her attention. That's just what I'm thinking. It could be completely different. I was born ready to open my mind to love. I was born ready, Beckett. Drop the sarcasm, gorgeous. I promise you when this is over, you'll love as much as I do. We'll see. So where are we going? Drive-in. To watch a classical rom-com. No. Yes, fix your face, Juliet. I hate rom-coms. You won't even be able to enjoy it if you keep frowning and complaining. Just watch it and after it's over, you can tell me if you hate it. So this is your idea to show me love is good? Taking me on dates? Oh, Juliet, if this was a date, you'd know it. Just watch the movie. Why did it never occur to me that Beckett was a hopeless romantic? He claims he knows me well, and before this, I like to think I knew him well too. But I guess I don't. There's so much you learn about a person when you only see the bad things. How was I supposed to notice his tendency for the romantic if I never let myself see the good in him? There you go, checking me out again. Oh, maybe you're more entertaining than the movie. Am I? I'm trying to figure you out. Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to be figuring you out. Have I ever met any of your girlfriends? No, I don't think you have. I'm not that good at maintaining them. Let me guess, you take them to see a boring movie at a drive-in and then they run away after. You're very set on me admitting this is a date, aren't you? Just answer. Then ask properly. Why can't you maintain relationships? It's my fault, not theirs. It's not you, it's me. And that's a phrase you can only know watching your fair share of rom-coms. I wasn't always like this, Beck. Maybe I did like rom-coms once. Your turn, keep sharing. I can't main my relationships because my standards are very high. My parents died in a car crash when I was little and I was raised by my grandparents. To this day, they're elderly in love and I just aspire to that. So when I start dating someone, I always eventually ask myself if I see us growing old together. And the answer so far has always been no. Oh, wow. Anyway, what rom-coms did you watch before you swore off love? This one, for example. You know what? We're watching the movie. I'll watch it anyway. I promise I would trust you blindly. Are you going soft on me, Juliet? A little. Let's ditch the movie. I'll take you somewhere else. Okay, so we're ditching the movie. We're going somewhere else for fun. This is beautiful. It is. So I overshared. It's your turn. It's not that simple. Why not? I asked the right questions to get you to overshare. Okay, I would ask the same, but I know for a fact I've never met any of your boyfriends. Not in college and not since we worked together. My question is, have you ever had any? No, I haven't. Oh, so this isn't coming from someone who hurt you, then why is it? You thought someone hurt me? Well, yeah, which sounded stupid because one, you would never let anyone hurt you, and two, who could ever be such an idiot to hurt you? No, no one hurt me. Okay, so we now know no one hurt her. So then, I mean, no one I've ever been romantically involved with. I guess I'm the opposite of you. Your grandparents in your case led you to believe in love. My parents went through a really messy divorce when I was a teenager. I had a frontline seat at their show. I watched them fall out of love and resent each other. And to add to the cherry on top, they put me in the middle of everything. All of that hurt me so much. I just understand love is something that's supposed to hurt you, that it's never supposed to end well, and no matter what, it will always be ugly. It's not like that every time, you know. Yeah, sometimes it does hurt, but not always. Sometimes it's beautiful. How would you know? You said you've never really felt it. I just know. You know what? I'm not hating this as much as I thought I would. Okay, so we found out that she wasn't hurt by a romantic partner, but she was hurt by her parents. That was a little twist I wasn't expecting. And you know what? This wasn't a bad attempt at changing my mind. This wasn't a bad attempt at changing my mind. Am I making progress? Yes, you are. I'll let you keep wondering that. I gotta admire your perseverance. I pride myself on being persistent when I get something in my mind. The persistent versus the stubborn. Being self-conscious is a good trait. I know I'm stubborn. I don't mind when people say it. I gotta admit though, this wasn't that much of a bad idea. This whole deal? Yeah. Oh, are you believing in love? I don't think she's believing in love right now. She's believing in Beckett. That's who she's believing in. Nope. But the deal gave me an idea for the article. Okay, well, at least we got some work progress going on here.